the idea of you, I think, has a lot of fans very excited. This is based on a book. I myself have not read it. You seem obviously very excited about this. So have you Red, White, and Royal Blue has put Nicholas on the map.
Yes.
So chemistry there, that relationship being depicted on screen. What can fans expect?
Well, it's funny when you asked me about how important dance is. It actually was so integral to how Nick got cast in The Idea of You, because, we met with so many wonderful actors. And the question was like, okay, how do you do a chemistry read? And the idea of making out with all of the characters, all the actors that were coming in didn't really appeal to me. And so I was like, how do you decide whether or not you have chemistry with someone? Like, you dance with them. So,
Oh my God.
So part of the audition was, yes, you have to prepare the scenes, but we came up with the idea of doing an improv where it's like, you're going to bring in a song of your own choosing that Hayes would love, and you're going to convince Solène, my character, to dance. And when you just signal to Michael Showalter, our director, he's going to press play, and I don't know what's about to happen. And we'll see what happens when we dance. And we just explored it together. And it was really interesting to discover that, because there were certain people that they aced the readings, but we had no chemistry when we were dancing. And I mentioned before, like, the yes and of it all. Nick and I are very yes and together. Just kind of builds. It was so much fun. We had so much fun working on this. And he's somebody who's very easy to kind of like spark with.
Right.
Like, just who he is as a person. So, which is exactly what you want from Hayes and Solène.
So what was the song he chose?
I will leave it up to him to tell you. Not because I don't remember, which I 100% don't, but because it's his story to tell.
There are some stories about my mom's life that I truly never get tired of hearing about. From hilarious to heartfelt, tear-jerking to plot-twisting, her retelling of the events of her life always brings me joy. And just in time for Mother's Day, I found the perfect gift that captures all her stories from my family forever. It's called Storyworth. Storyworth helps you preserve precious memories and stories from your mom's life for years to come. Here's how it works. This is so cool. Each week, Storyworth emails your loved one a thought-provoking question that you get to help pick. It can be something profound, like what is most meaningful in your life, or it could be something that's like a fun prompt, like what was your least favorite subject in school. Then Storyworth makes the writing process a total breeze. All your loved one needs to do is respond to that email with a story. It could be long or short, it doesn't matter. You'll be emailed a copy of your loved one's response as they're submitted over the course of the year. You'll get to enjoy all the retelling of the stories you already know, or better yet, be surprised by stories you've never heard before. After that year of fun, Storyworth compiles your loved one's stories and photos into a beautiful keepsake hardcover book that you'll be able to share and revisit for generations to come. You can even keep a copy of the book for yourself. That's what we're going to do, honestly. I'm going to get a copy of this for myself, for my nieces and nephews, and this is going to be a book that we treasure for the rest of our lives and the next generation's lives. Families love Storyworth. That's why it has more than 25,000 five-star reviews on Trustpilot, with millions of stories preserved since they were founded over 10 years ago. Give all the moms in your life a unique, heartfelt gift you'll all cherish for years. Storyworth. Right now, save $10 on your first purchase when you go to storyworth.com/happysad. That's storyworth.com/happysad to save $10 on your first purchase.